Hi everybody, how you all doing this afternoon? Well, I am back guys, back with another match day vlog. It's Hibs and Ross County today. We're at the Leaf San Siro, we're at Easter Road. Guys, to be honest, this is as must win a game as we are going to have all season. We really need to put Ross County away today. We need a big performance by Hibs today. We really do. The last three games for Hibs, although being bar last week, been okay performance-wise against the Old Firm. You know, we didn't get the results we probably deserved, and yeah, the last game against Aberdeen was an absolute shower. To be honest with you, it was a disgraceful performance last week. So we really need to be better. We really need to be better than what we were last week, because if we play half as bad as what we did last week, Ross County will walk over us today. So yeah, a big performance is needed today. I mean, listen, Ross County are doing well on their own coil just now. They seem to have stabilised a little bit in the league, which is good for them. You know, I like Ross County as a team. I appreciate what they tried to do. You know, they tried to play as good football as they can while, you know, being true to themselves and grinding out results and trying to stay in the SPL. That is their goal at the start of every season, to basically try and stay in the league. So they're not going to roll over today and die. There is no way. If we won 3 points today, then we're going to have to work our arses off for it. They are going to have to run their nuts off today to get a result. But to be honest with you guys, I would take a 1-0 win today. You know, I really would, because we need to pick up some points before the derby next week. Because I'm being honest, guys, if it was the derby today, I don't know where my confidence would be. I think that, you know, we done this last time leading into the derby where Hearts has stabilised. You know, they'd got a couple of wins under their belt. Hibs, on the other hand, patch a bit of form, and you know, the next thing you know, we put in a really good performance that night. So I'm hoping at the same time that we do the same thing again. You know, Hearts gone into the game a wee bit overconfident, and you know, maybe a bit too overconfident really. And you know, that's overconfidence can be a killer at times, certainly for big teams and big games. You know, I think that happens to Hibs quite a lot, is the fact that we are really overconfident when it comes to games, and the next thing you know, teams like Ross County and, you know, all these kind of teams coming to Easter Road and thinking, you know, if we can get on top of them, if we can keep the crowd quiet for 20 minutes, then, you know, we're in with a shout. And to be honest with you guys, the crowd at Easter Road this season has been fantastic. I've got no complaints with the crowds at Easter Road this season. You know, we've sold out a couple of games against the likes of Hearts, Rangers, Celtic. You know, big crowds against the likes of Inverness. They're not even in the same league, like the likes of Ross County and everything like that. So, you know, it shows that the Hibs supporters are coming back, but we have to keep going and giving them the team that they deserve. I mean, I'm being honest, I don't even know what team I would put today, because after last week's show, I wouldn't play any of them. I would rather put the youth team in, to be honest with you, because last week I thought we were absolutely shambolic last week. So to be honest, I don't want to see Rocky starting today. There's something going on in the background. I don't know, maybe it's a religious thing that's going on just now. I don't know. You know, I know that his wife's just had a wee baby boy. Maybe there's something going on in the background. Something's happened in my eyes that we don't know about. But his confidence has took a right severe knock. So for him to be playing as poorly as what he's playing, it's quite concerning. Right back last week was a huge problem. Effie Ambrose, I don't think, should start after his horror show last week. I'm being honest, I would put David Gray back at right back if he was fit. Yeah, I don't know what kind of team we're going to play today. Up front, I think, you know, Simon Murray's, I think he's got to start. You know, Simon Murray's the kind of player that he will run 90 minutes. You know, he won't actually sit in there. He won't be sitting there waiting for chances to come to him. He will go and get chances himself. But the problem that I think Simon Murray has, and this is just something that I've observed, it's not a criticism, it's just something that I've observed, is because there will be times in the game where he doesn't have the ball and he starts dropping short and he starts drifting out into the wide areas, and then when the ball goes into the central area, he's not there because he's behind. Whereas, you know, I think that That's why we've got that's why we've got people like Brandon Barker in the team, who's good out on the wide area. The same with Martin Boyle. That's why they're out on the wide areas. So he's got to stay central for me. But again, this is just my opinion, guys. My predictions at this time, I really think that after last week, after the performance that we put in, and after what Lenny gave to them last week as well, Lenny gave them a rocket, and in my opinion, he was so right to do so. He came out in the media and said, maybe I was too harsh, maybe I went too far. Did you? Really? After the performance they put on, you think that what you said was too far? If that's too far, then nah. I think he was so right to do what he done. But again, that's my opinion. I think give excuse me, give them a rocket after a poor performance. Excuse me again, everybody. Give them a rocket after a poor performance, because it's what they deserve. They're professional football players. They're no little boys. They're not going to sit there and go, oh, I've been told off. Oh dear, what am I going to do? They're just going to. I'm not trying. If it were me, and if I was being told I had a shite game one week, then I would go next week and try and make sure that I had a great game to say, by the way, that's what I'm capable of. But again, that's just my opinion. As I say, predictions at this point, I am going to go for a big win for Hibs today. I am going to go for Hibernian 3, Ross County 0. I do fancy Simon Murray to score today, but being honest, if I was playing Ollie Shaw today, I'd fancy him to score as well. So, first goal scorer, I'm going to say Simon Murray. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I will hopefully see you at Easter Road. Hopefully, come 5 o'clock, we'll have that good bit of news that we're all hoping that we get. So hopefully, fingers crossed. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave the vlog at this point now. And please remember, guys, that one thing and that one thing only. Come on, the Hibs. Come on, Hibs. Come on!
Baby, if you could, would you go back to the start? Take any fresh steps or watch it all fall apart again. Play another song here, then you can leave with your delicate wings I used to weave. Maybe there's an undertow here, or maybe this is stuck up in the air. I know how it looks, but all the glitters ain't gold. You gave me magical, I gave you wonderful. Caught that invisible cord, or I'll starve you of what's understandable. Let's make immeasurable moves to the left or the right, but no essential. You gave me magical, I gave you wonderful. Caught that invisible cord, or I'll starve you of what's understandable. Let's make it.
Hi guys. Well, managed to bring you a good bit of news, guys. We came from behind today to beat Ross County 2-1 at the Leaf San Siro. Got to be honest, today, really, really good performance by Hibs. All round today, I felt the whole team played well today. I'm not going to lie, jury's still out on the goalkeeper, guys. I'm going to get the negativity out right now, just before I have to really go into everything else. But the jury's still out on the goalkeeper for me. I felt the opening 10 minutes of the game today, Hibs again played really well, managing to get runs behind the back line of Ross County almost at will. And I think they really only scored with their only real attempt on target. But I mean, that's Hibs season. That's what we are coming up against. Teams that are having 1 and 2 shots on goal and scoring 1 or 2 goals. I mean, it's not good enough in that sense. But I mean, today Ross County again proved that they had whipped one good ball in the whole game, and it resulted in them scoring a goal. And to be quite honest with you guys, I don't know. I really think Rocky could have done better, but that's really the only negative that I had about today. We went away, we played some really, really good attacking football today. That was the best game I've seen Anthony Stokes play this season in a Hibs shirt. I thought he was outstanding. He linked up really well with Ollie Shaw. which I was delighted that he got the goal today as well. So all round, really good day for Hibs today. Aberdeen, Rangers and Hearts dropping points as well, and us picking up. Now, that can only be a good thing for us. Hopefully, going into the derby as well, that'll, pick us up a wee bit more as well. But yeah, I mean, we're going to have to see, guys. Edinburgh derbies are always different. It was nice to get the result before it to really pick us up, but we are going to have to wait and see how the derby pans out, and hopefully, we end up getting the result at the end. But to speak a wee bit more about today, Stokes for me fantastic today. As I say, linked up well with Ollie Shaw in the middle of the park today. McGinn was much better. Dylan McGeoch was much better. Paul Hanlon and Darren McGregor were absolutely outstanding in the heart of defence today. They really showed in today's performance how much we've missed having them both there. FA played well today, I have to say. I mean, he done well, but there was still so many times in the game where he was making things so hard for himself when he really could have played the simple ball all the time, but it was like turning back and trying to dribble, trying to bomb forward. And, listen, the guy's a ball winning centre half, that's fine. But if you're playing it right back, unless you're actually going to be a wing back, then, you should just do the basics before you think of attacking. But he linked up well with Martin Boyle today, who again had a really good game. My one sort of bugbear about Martin Boyle today, and it is a wee bugbear, but he had a few good chances today. Chances that on another day he would have finished. I can think of two at least in that second half. But this was at the time where we were on top, we were dominating, and we just won the scoring. And I thought, we're not going to get the goal. Brandon Barker played well today. I felt there was times where, he played well, but he floated in and out of the game. When he was in the game, fantastic. I couldn't fault him. It was just a case of head down, run. The pace he showed at times was fantastic. But when he was out of the game, it was sloppy wee things that, on another day might have cost us. But maybe I'm just being a bit pedantic, I suppose. But no, as I say, sorry, the wife was giving me a look there. But no, as I say, I mean, it's good to get the win before the derby, and hopefully, we'll put in another spirited performance against Hearts on the 27th, and we'll just see what happens, folks. But again, a wee couple of things that I'll end the vlog with there, guys. I just again want to thank you again for your continued support. Watching my last video as well, that's done quite well. And again, another couple of subscribers as well. That's me up to 61 now. So again, thank you so much for your continued support. I would like to take the opportunity to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a cracking New Year too. I hope the big man is good to you as well. But have a good one, folks, and I will leave the vlog at that point, and I will just say that one thing and that one thing only. Come on the Hibs, come on the Hibs. Have a good one, guys.